Hey guys, welcome back to Additional Ink. I am so excited for this drop of Additional Ink we are bringing you today.
Oh yeah.
It is something a little bit different. There's a fan format called Heroic. Matt's gotten me to play it a couple times. It's been a lot of fun. It's popularized by another channel, the Inkcast. But Matt's gonna tell us a little bit about it before we get into it today.
Yeah. So the big thing to know about Heroic is it is a 100 card singleton format, very similar to like Commander from Magic the Gathering, if you're familiar with that. But the big difference here is instead of a command zone, you have a storyboard. And that storyboard is made up of 3 cards. The first card is going to be your legendary character. And that's pretty much the only requirement. The next thing you'll have is a sidekick. Your sidekick has to have the ally characteristic on the card. Like a good example would be Diablo. He has the ally keyword. And then the last part of your storyboard is your iconic song. And this song has to be able to be sung by your legendary hero. Now, the cool thing about this storyboard is you always have access to these cards, and they help you create your ink identity for the deck. So instead of being limited to 2 ink colors like you are in core constructed, you actually have the ability to dig into a third
That's interesting.
kind of ink if you set your storyboard up right. So it's a really cool way to play. And the other thing I just want to reiterate or just touch on is that 100 card deck is singleton. That means there are no repeats of any card in your other 97.
Could I play 99 puppies?
You could play 97 puppies because the puppy is not a legend, and I don't think it's an ally.
But
so you can't.
But I could break the format with puppies and microbots.
Yeah, you could.
Not that it'd be good.
You could. I think there probably already is a puppy or microbot deck out there. I think that'd be really funny to see played out.
100%.
But yes, that is an exception. Any card that says you can have any number of copies, you can do so in this format. But outside of that, your normal play set of 4 is not the case. It is singleton.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say.
No. It was a good talking point. There's a lot more details that get fleshed out by the Inkcast in their video they put out a while back. It's a really great comprehensive overview of all of the rules and details of Heroic. We'll link it below.
And actually, we'll pop it up right here on the screen.
Oh, yeah, that's even better.
But yeah, they did a great video explaining it. Check it out. It's really fun. But I'm excited to get into this gameplay and see what this looks like.
Yeah, this is going to be a really cool game, guys.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure it's going to be very fun. And we'll get right into the game. Hey guys, I'm going to interrupt this video really quick. I just want to remind you of our giveaway on our road to 1,000 subscribers. All you have to do is comment, like, and subscribe. Have your subscriptions public. We are going to give away a Illumineers Quest Deep Trouble. We are going to give away a D100 gift set that came out back when Rise of the Floodborn came out. A chance to get some awesome cards for you guys. We are going to give away an official Disney Lorcana hat that we got at the DLCs and this Scar Enchanted Set Championship promo that I personally won myself. I cannot wait to get this to you guys. Please like and subscribe, and we'll get right back to this.
Hey everybody, Matt here. We're going to be playing some Heroic today. I'm super excited to bring this kind of content to you all. We got some new faces today and also a face you've seen before.
Hey guys.
I'm going to let everyone just kind of introduce themselves, and then we'll go around and introduce our storyboard. You can actually introduce your storyboard as well as you're introducing yourself. So we'll start with you, Asya.
Okay. Hey guys, it's Asia. For my storyboard, I have the Shift Merlin for my legendary hero. For my ally, I have the Purple Shift Genie, the Wonderful Trickster. And for my theme song, I have Be King Undisputed. So got that red, purple, blue energy going on.
It's a pretty nice combo.
All right, hi, I'm Ronnie. I'll be playing with Mirabelle today, and then my sidekick will be Diablo, and then I'll be having the bosses on a roll for my song. So basically, shifting through cards, playing a lot of characters.
Nice.
And I am Simone. I will be playing Triton, Champion of Atlantis, the Blue Fairy, and Part of Your World.
Some really interesting combos. I'm Matt, you know me. I'm here with Degenerate Additional Ink Stuff.deck today. I am Mono Sapphire. I'm playing Mufasa, Ruler of Pride Rock, as my legend. My ally is Chicha, Devoted Mother, and my iconic song, which think should be on the watch list, if it isn't already, is one jump ahead. But we're going to abuse that today until I'm told I can't.
So you're gonna be racing to 38.
Yeah, so guys,
Literally.
you probably saw earlier in the video, we mentioned you go to 30 lore to win this game. I'm going to try and hit 30 ink. Lore is just secondary for me today. So, all right, so let's, so everyone's shuffled. If we want to present decks for cutting, and we'll go ahead and roll to see who goes first.
I'll have you cut to make it easier. No, my deck is so thick with these outer sleeves compared to yours.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
many.
I'm also a degenerate because I single sleeve.
But I'm also height challenged in real life, so I'm gonna have my deck take over the height for me.
Hey, you're just taking after me. Triple sleeve or bust.
Exactly.
Yeah, the way you triple sleeve is just, it's inspiring. It's good. It's
And you
good.
met my husband.
Yeah, and you'll meet him at some other point. We're gonna have him on the show. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll roll to see who goes first. Let's roll one at a time just so we can catch it. I'll go first. 11. Okay.
That'll be hard to beat.
So
I got 6.
6. Okay.
7.
9. Okay.
All right.
I will take the play. So it doesn't state in the official rules with Ravensburger, but our house rule is everybody draws on first turn in multiplayer. So we'll go ahead and get our hands and do any alterations to those hands that we need. Okay, so I am going to, honestly, this is
That's a good one.
for good.
These are
I
cards.
think I've met
I
one.
like
This is a
alter
choice.
two.
I shall not be
Ronnie will
altering.
alter nothing.
I will not be altering anything.
Ronnie never
Ever.
alters.
That is true.
I
I'm,
put 3 back.
I'm also going to put 3 back.
3. It's a good number.
Okay. Oh. Very nice. All right, and then of course we'll.
Did you put everything back?
No.
Oh. I was like, my goodness.
I mean,
what
if
did
you
you
did,
draw?
I put two back.
I was gonna say if you did, it would be just balancing you,
Yeah.
not altering your hand at all, which is a bold strategy, Cotton.
I mean,
And this is where
We'll
we're
see
all
if it
gonna
works
shuffle, and Ronnie's just gonna sit there looking pretty.
just hang out.
Don't lie, you just didn't want to shuffle.
No, I didn't. I really don't want to shuffle 100 cards.
Honestly, I put that I equate that with your really good deck building. That
Yeah.
you're just that confident in your deck.
100%.
Yeah.
Y'all should be scared.
These are cards.
They are cards. I'm gonna play some cards today. Maybe we'll see.
I just like these sleeves. That's the only reason I have this deck, is because I
That's
wanted to have
sleeves
100
3
sleeves
times.
of Winnie the
double.
Pooh.
Oh, okay. I was like, 3 is insane.
Pads are all triple sleeve.
Okay.
That's
I
insane.
always do that. I always miss like the bottom card, so it goes on top.
That's gonna be the one that you need.
I need you to cut me.
Why should be the only card I don't want?
Literally.
Okay.
In the inkwell immediately.
Goodbye.
All right. So is everyone content with their hands?
Not really, but it's a hand.
They're cards.
They're cards. All right. So I guess I'll go ahead and kick us off. So I am going to draw for turn 1. And I am going to ink Kit Cloud Kicker, Navigator, so that I can play a turn 1 Popsicle and draw a card. And I'll pass.
All right, so I'm going to draw per turn. At this point in time,
I'm trying so hard not
I'm
to
gonna
look
be
at
very
Aegis cards.
sad. I'm gonna be very
Just gonna look at
sad
some-
and ink this stitch.
Yeah.
And I will pass.
Alrighty. I'm
That is
gonna
a
draw.
pretty stitch.
I know
Which
it's so
stitch?
pretty.
Which
it was
stitch?
the art stitch.
Oh.
Yeah,
I,
the D100.
Yeah, I got it for my
Yeah.
birthday. It's so cute.
Okay,
but
I'm going to ink Fang. Then I'm gonna tap Fang, and I'm gonna play Pluto and pass.
I will draw for turn. Because I can't. I'm gonna ink this Prince Naveen because I hate him. And we're gonna start the location shenanigans and play Merlin's Cottage. Each player plays the top card of their deck face up.
Oh, we're playing
okay, so we're starting with that.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna draw this Pacha that everyone can see, revealing what's on the top of my deck. Okay, that's a Scrooge's top hat. I think what I'm gonna do, since I'm gonna see the top of my deck coming, I'm gonna ink this Pascal Inquisitive Pet. And then for 2, who would have guessed? I'm gonna play Chicha, Dedicated Mother, from my storyboard, which will put my ink tax to 1. And I will pass.
Okay, I will take this very merry unbirthday. Oopsie. And we'll flip for the next one. Ooh. What does everyone got going on here?
I have a Rapunzel gifted artist.
I got a song that can't be sung. I got the second star to the right.
I don't think you're singing it right now. But
No,
maybe later.
Maybe Pluto will.
All right.
Eventually.
At this point,
He
I'm going
survives.
to ink this Bruni that is signed by the artist, so it's very sad to go into the inkwell.
That's really cool.
You're really just putting all your cool cards in the inkwell.
I know. My inkwell is going to be very expensive. And then I'm going to play an Amethyst Chromacon. And I will pass.
Alrighty.
Okay, so that's gonna draw a lot of cards
Yeah.
on that activation. That's really nice.
Alright, I got a broom, guys. Watch out. Alright, I'm going to ink Pascal. And then I'm going to tap 2 and Pluto and play Diablo.
That seems good. Seems very good.
And then I will pass. And go
I
to-
will draw this Rapunzel, revealing a Stitch. I am going to ink Jafar Lamp Thief, and I am going to pay 2 to play the Forbidden Mountain. And pass.
Ooh, nice. I like Forbidden Mountain.
It's a good card.
A lot of
They're also
locations.
really cool channel. They're nice people.
It's like a third of my deck.
All right.
I know, the non-location
Yeah.
person is not playing location deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna ready. I'm gonna draw the Scrooge's top hat, revealing Dig a Little Deeper. That's another song that can't be sung right now, and then it will be eventually.
Yes, hopefully.
Hopefully. Okay.
Knowing how this game goes, you'll be able to just hardcast it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ink this Grandma Tala. And I am, normally I would be a true degenerate and I would just cast 1 jump for 3. But I think for flavor, I'm gonna pay 3. And I'm gonna play Pacha, so husband and wife can just kind of hang out on the board together.
That's
That's cute.
So cute. They're like a happy family.
Yeah.
You just need their 2
exactly.
small children.
Exactly. I gotta find. I should just put. Is it?
It's Tipo,
Tipo.
and the other one.
It's not.
The girl.
It's Cha-Cha
Chacha,
and Chica.
and
I
oh,
think.
Chicha and Chaka.
Chicha and Chaka.
Chaka. Yeah.
Chakra? I don't know.
I
I just
probably.
know
I
Tipo.
didn't
just
play
know
with that
Tipo,
card
he's the
enough.
problem.
I probably butchered the name. But yeah, we'll get the family out eventually. And with that, I am just gonna pass the turn.
Now, if you're playing purple, you could also play Cusco.
Yeah, that's true. I do have the blue Cusco in here. admittedly.
Okay, here you go. All right, so I drew for turn and I revealed a hero. Hiro? How do you say his name?
Hiro Hamada.
Hiro Hamada? Okay. All right, I am going to.
I can only see the one she's been drawing, which we
I
already
can't
know.
see anything.
I'm gonna ink this LeFou, and I'm gonna copy and play some locations, and we're gonna put a Rescue Ranger submarine out, which is the new one from set 6. So at the start of my turn, if I have a character there, I can put the top card of my deck into my inkwell face down exerted.
Oh,
get some
that'll be
ramp.
nice with
That's
the
a
Merlin's
really good
cottage.
addition for this format in set 6. I also
Exactly.
put that in here somewhere. So.
Maybe.
And
It's
then
good, yeah.
I'm gonna pass.
All right. Untap. Take my broom.
What's on top? Oh,
Hypnotic
okay.
strength. All right. Let's see what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna ink a broom. And then I'm going to play a bonsai. And then I will also play a Chernobog's Followers.
Okay.
And then I'm
Alright.
going to quest with Diablo for 1.
Hey, you're on the board.
And then I'm going to be mean. No, I'm not. I'm not going to be
Do
mean.
it.
No, I can't do it because I did things in the wrong order.
Okay.
So I will pass.
I will gain my lore from my
Yeah.
Forbidden Mountain.
Ooh.
Ready and draw.
I will draw with
This
you.
cute little Stitch, revealing Nick Wilde, Floodholder.
I accidentally
nice.
flipped the card that was underneath this.
And I'm gonna ink that Stitch because I don't think he's important right now.
Ronnie, you were just ahead of the game.
I was just ready
you
to
knew,
roll.
You're like,
And I will pay 2 to play this cute little Tipo to keep the family vibes going.
yeah, there we go.
I will ink an Institute of Technology from my hand, which is supposed to be face down and exerted. And just for reasons, I'm gonna go ahead and put people on the mountain.
Seems good.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna ready. Now Pacha's gonna do something. Since I have an item in play, I will gain 1 more.
Nice.
Draw for turn.
I will draw with you.
Yeah, we're on the I will draw with yous. I love it.
I revealed Lucky.
Okay.
I need to look at
Mira's
what
on
I'm
top. That is interesting. So I think. How do I want to do this? I think sadly I have to ink this bell. It hurts me a little bit, but we're needing ink. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna have Pacha sing 1 jump ahead since it costs 3 now. So I'll put the top card of my deck into my inkwell, face down and exerted. That'll be the second time I've inked, so I will reveal and draw Scrooge McDuck.
I draw with you, correct?
You
Yes.
do if you would like to.
I would.
You don't have to.
And
I
then
would
I'll
like to.
And then I'll reveal a Belle's house.
I revealed the Cinderella.
1 jump goes back into my storyboard. My ink tax is now 2. I have 4 ink left to play with here.
And so it begins.
Yeah. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to go ahead and just pay 3 for Tadashi Hamada. So this is a new ad from set 6. He's a 2/2 quest for 2, and his ability says, during an opponent's turn, when this character is banished, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down, then put this card into your inkwell face down. Now, I know what you might be thinking, oh, that's really cool with Chicha. Well, Chicha says on your turn the second time you would ink draw a card, so it will not trigger on my opponent's turns, but it is just going to help me ramp a little bit. And with that, I'm going to pass.
All right.
He's
I
like a
will
buffed up
ready.
Ramatala.
Draw this hero and flip the next card. I'm gonna actually ink this hero. And I'm gonna tap 4 to play Dolores.
Yeah?
And since you do have an exerted cards on board, I will get to draw a card.
I'm gonna draw with you because I forgot to do it when you drew for your turn.
It's okay. And I revealed Maleficent, and I'll pass.
Awesome. All right, let's untap. And I'm gonna draw Stitch. Reveal LeFou.
Nice.
All right, so I'm gonna start by having too many cards. I'm going to ink a Hypnotic Strength. I'm gonna tap it to play a very merry unbirthday. So each opponent will put the top 2 cards of their deck into their discard.
Okay.
So I lose Maleficent, and I lose Acroba.
And
All right.
bye-bye, Belle's house.
Yeah. Oh, me too. I also lost Belle's house and a Grand Patty. Ooh, that's a nice card on top, though.
All right, and then I'm going to tap Pluto and 1, and we will play Stitch. And then I'm gonna tap 1 to play Cinderella. And then I'll tap 1 more to play Cogsworth, and I'll give Rush to Stitch.
Alrighty then.
I can see the strat here. This is,
Yeah.
It's a lot going on over there.
And even though I gave Stitch Rush, he's not gonna do anything. I'm gonna quest with Diablo and Bonsai for 3.
Yep.
And then I will also quest with the Chernobog's followers, but I will discard them, or I will banish them to draw a card
Gotcha.
Because you need more cards.
and draw LeFou.
Apparently.
And that will be the end of my turn.
That was a good turn.
Thank you.
It's a very good turn.
I will get my static lore from my Forbidden Mountain. And I will draw this, the Queen. Are you drawing with me, Ronnie?
I am drawing with you, thank you.
That's what I thought. I am going to pay 2 to play the blue fairy for my storyboard. And then I was going to do something, but I don't remember. I'm going to ink the queen. And I will pay 2 to also play mana.
I know there's a lot going on over there.
There was, yeah. Good.
You don't gotta look over here.
I'm going to challenge Pluto for 1.
Oh, he only takes 1.
He only takes 1.
Let's go.
But yeah, that Pluto's becoming a problem.
What do you mean? He's just a little boy.
Little boy, that's a problem.
He's just a puppy.
That was a pass. All right, so I'm going to ready here. Pacha's going to do his thing again. Give me 1 lore since I have an item in play. I will draw for turn.
I will draw Simba with you.
Oh,
I'm
Sailor
so
and Red Sea
excited.
on top. Okay, so let's. I'm gonna ink Scrooge McDuck for turn, and then so I have 6. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 4 because I want that sail in my hand. So I'm gonna pay 4 to cast 1 jump again. Oh wait, no, it's not going in my hand. Ha! Whoops. Okay, that's fine. That goes exerted. We all know what it is. That's fine. I sewed that ink. I will reveal and draw off of Chicha. So Ludwig von Drake. That's fine. They don't call me Misplay Matt for nothing, you know.
Are you gonna draw off that?
With my
I'm not,
2
because I forgot
remaining,
to.
I will just be efficient and play Scrooge's top hat. So that gives me another item in play. Scrooge's top hat, if you're not familiar, I can just exert it to pay 1 less ink for the next item I would play this turn.
I have a question as a non-blue player.
Yes.
Does it stack on Pacha? So do you now get 2 lore, or is
No,
it just
so
1?
Pacha just says at the start of your turn, if you have an item in play, gain a lore. Now, if I played a location, I would then start gaining 2 lore
Okay.
off of Pacha. Let's see, is there anything else I can do with the cards in my hand?
You know what I'm hearing? Good
Not
thing I got him to
really.
discard that location.
Yeah.
I will quest for 2 with Tadashi, getting to 4.
I really need to get on the board, guys.
I feel like we're looking over here. We don't really need to.
We are, well, there's a lot of lore presented over there.
Just little guys hanging out.
I will sacrifice my Tipo for the Pluto, so at least it's no longer a problem for us anymore.
All right,
Just
I'm
so we all
gonna
aware.
quest with Chicha. So I'll go to 5. She has support. I'm gonna support Pacha, so he now will hit for 2. And I will send Pacha into Bonsai.
All right, so they will both be banished.
Pacha is a 0/4, so he will have 3 damage marked on him.
It's a horrible day. Thank you.
And then I will pass there.
Okay. Are you gonna reveal for the Merlin's Cottage?
Oh yes, I'm so sorry. I'm
What's
just
the
asleep on
card?
that.
I need to know.
Aurelian Gyro Sensor is on top of my deck.
I
I'm
will
gonna
draw
take
with
this
Asia.
genie into my hand and reveal a Ruby Chromicon.
Ooh, I reveal Honey Lemon.
I like that card a lot.
I love that card.
See, you did make me discard a lot, so unfortunately for you, I am going to pay 1 to cast a Very Merry Unbirthday.
We're doing
So
it again.
that will go to your discard.
All right, so Millie, 2 again, right?
I got Mufasa.
Mufasa!
Okay, Aurelian Gyro Sensor Gumbo Pod. Revealing. Oh, hey.
I could have had father-son, Asia.
Sorry.
You took away my brain?
It's okay, you revealed Mother Gothel, which I think is a much bigger problem.
All right, I'm going to ink Visions of the Future. I am going to tap 3 to play Winnie the Pooh, and I will tap 1 to put him on the Rescue Rangers submarine, and I will quest for 2 to get on the board,
Nice.
and I will pass. Finally
Alrighty.
on the board.
I'm gonna draw Mother Gothel.
Are you?
I am. And I will reveal Miss Bianca. We are going to ink LeFou. And then I'm going to. What do I have? Okay. We're gonna go 2 for Morph. And then we're gonna go, sorry, I forgot to untap my little people.
You're good.
I'm gonna tap Pluto, and then 3. Sorry, I'm really struggling to pick up these cards. And I will play Lucky.
'Cause you have so many cards in your hand.
Yeah. And then I'm going to quest with Diablo. And then I'm gonna hold off on anything else, and I will pass.
I'm gonna ready. I will draw this Rockstar Stitch for turn to reveal an Azurite Seeds.
You also gain your 1 from that.
I also gain my 1.
I'm gonna draw
from
Miss Bianca with you.
the Forbidden Mountain.
Because you
Thank
need
Matt.
more cards.
See,
I
I
do.
can remind people of location triggers too.
Yes.
Asia had to help me in one of our last videos, so.
When we were both playing location decks.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ink Rapunzel's Tower. I'm then going to pay 5 to play a Floodborn Rapunzel, which allows me to
Nice.
draw a card
Very cool.
Nice.
from the Blue Fairy. So I will draw the Seal that Azurite Seas.
I'm not gonna draw with you.
You're not gonna.
I'm gonna
draw
try and
with me?
pace myself a little,
You're gonna pace yourself.
just a little.
More so that you can't hold any more cards in your hand.
Yeah, I'm getting a nice little stack going.
Well, Tipo's gonna go ahead and challenge that Pluto, so he's no longer in my life.
Goodbye, Pluto.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
Pluto. For
He's a good
now.
boy.
For now, yeah.
You did a lot of work, but
Yeah, there's
Yeah, the
definitely no
discard.
way to bring things back in Amber.
Yeah, that's definitely not why I like yellow.
And I want to pass.
Okay.
Big decisions over here.
I will ready. I will gain 1 lore from Pacha. And then draw this Hey Hey.
I will draw Donald Duck.
I will reveal Magic Golden Flower on top. Alright.
Oh, something that brings things back?
oh,
Hmm.
Who could have seen this coming?
Alright. What are we working? Okay. I think I'm just gonna ink this Hey Hey. I may regret it later, but I don't really see any items I'm super concerned about.
Be prepared.
No. No.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
unfortunately, I think the only red player on
Is
board is
you.
me.
And you don't have enough ink.
Oh, I could do something really fun here. So I think I'm going to. We're gonna sing together. Dig a little deeper. That's 3, 6, 8.
Nice.
So I'm gonna look at the top 7 cards of my deck, put 2 into my hand, put the rest on the bottom of my deck in any order. Now, this isn't me drawing.
Yeah, so
Do I show? I'm asking a general rule. Do I show the cards I look at? I do
No.
not. But I will reveal what's on top after I pull the cards. Correct? Okay. Cool. Just want to make sure. So look at the top 7. 7.
But I want to know.
Revealing an Aurora. And I get to put 2 into my hand and the rest on the bottom of my deck in any order. I like this. Oh, and I like this because it's really fun in this format. So I'll put the rest of this at the bottom of my deck. Okay, and these 2 get added to my hand. I don't have to reveal those either, which is really nice. Okay, so now I'm going to start by paying 1. We're gonna play Nothing to Hide. Each opponent will reveal their hand and I'll draw a card.
I will draw with you.
Alrighty.
I have a Super Goof, an Isabella,
Ooh.
and a Genie.
Okay.
I have the Underworld, Mother Gothel, Simba, Cruella DeVille, Robin Hood, Remember Who You Are, Second Star to the Right, Magical Maid, Miss Bianca, and a Donald Duck.
My hand's so tiny.
Boy.
I have a sale that Azure Season Stitch.
Okay, cool. So we kind of have a deal idea.
And
of what
I
we're
just
working with.
revealed the Chernobog for the
Okay.
table to know.
Ooh, okay. Anyway,
In danger.
so that's done.
She has nothing to
I have a-
revive anybody.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely let the Underworld sit whenever that gets played. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a zipper on top. I still have 7.
That's insane.
Well,
more than I
I
have.
did sing for 8, so that's But yeah, that is a lot of power, admittedly. I think.
I only got 5 ink. I haven't been able
I'm
to
right
do
there
any
with
ramp
you.
yet.
Do
Do you have 6?
I feel like this is just a drop in the bucket, this card right here. Alright, so what I'm going to do, in the spirit of other people getting additional ink, I'm going to pay 7 for your favorite James Woods voiced character, Hades, Infernal Schemer. So we're going to, when I play this character, I'll put a chosen opposing character into their player's equal face down. Lots of options. I think I'm actually going to choose. You only have 2 cards in hand right now. I'm going to choose the Morph. I'm going to put Morph into your
I had
well.
so many plans for Morph next turn.
I saw in your hand how many plans you had for that boy. So
I had the best plan there ever was.
and that is going to be it for my turn.
Well, now you have extra ink.
Yeah.
I'm so scared for my Tipo. I don't know why.
I'll pass to you.
Alright.
I really, Tipo, he's done. He already did what he came here to do.
He killed a dog.
I will
He
draw
banished
per
a dog.
turn,
banished a dog.
revealing Maui Half Shark.
Oh,
Since it's a May, I am not going to do that trigger. Because that should not go into my inkwell.
I
Yeah.
think it should.
I do not. Thank you though.
Immediately.
Thank you though.
no, it definitely says May.
Because
So.
it's definitely going to bring back that unmarried birthday and then.
But I am going to pay 4.
That's going to be rough.
really good.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
pay 4 to play Genie, so I get to draw a card into
I will
my
draw
hand.
with you.
Ooh, that's
'Cause I
also a
forgot to do
good
it.
card for my next turn. Some Dragonfire.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yay!
goodbye, Diablo.
Save us, Asia.
You know, the Merlin's Cottage has made this game really, really interesting.
You know what? I'm actually going to tap the Amethyst Chromicon so we
Oh.
can draw that into
I'll-
my hand.
I'll draw. Yeah,
Oh,
thank
I
you.
will
Because
definitely take
that
this
is
Diablo
also
Palace.
a good
Thank
card.
Now, you have a couple of draw triggers, because
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Mad Hatter's Teapot.
What does that do?
It's a new set 6 card. I can pay 1 ink to make each opponent put the top card of their deck into their discard.
Okay,
It's
so
an
that
item.
needs to go away. Immediately.
I'm going to ink this Chromicon.
That with Merlin's Cottage is
I am.
it's power, yes.
horrible.
I'm going to quest with Winnie the Pooh.
Mm-hmm.
He has a trigger that whenever he quests, I get to put a card from my hand into my inkwell face down. And then I will. What we got going on?
Why are we looking over here?
I'm just gonna quest for 2, and I will pass.
All right, we'll untap. And then I will draw. And then I'm going to. I'm gonna ink a Ursula's Garden. Sorry, let me reveal
All good.
what's next.
Ooh, Queen's Castle.
Great card.
And then I'm going to. That morph really was my plan.
I'm sorry.
You have so many
So
cards.
here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna cast Mirabelle
Okay.
because I have 5 or more cards. And then I'm going to, with my 2 that's left,
Which of your, how many cards do you have in hand at this point?
just a few.
Oh wait, you
Just a
cast
few.
that Mirabelle, the one that
The
can
one.
never be cast.
And then I'm gonna play Miss Bianca as well.
Well, she has
And
how many
then-
one-drop characters?
I'm going to have Diablo, Cinderella, and Lucky. So that's 3, 6, 10.
Yep.
Sing second star from the right. I will choose myself to draw 5 cards.
I don't think you've drawn enough cards this game.
No.
Simba, Minnie Mouse, Pua, and a Diablo. And
Nice.
then I will maybe pick up this card. I will then have Cogsworth just go quest for 1 and pass.
What's
Okay.
your next card though? I need to know.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Maleficent.
I emotionally need to know
Okay.
what's going on with Ronnie's deck right now.
There's a lot going on with Ronnie's deck right now.
I'm gonna ready, and I will draw this Casa Madrigal to reveal a Maleficent, who is the flood board.
I'm not gonna draw with you.
You're not gonna draw with me?
No, because it's getting hard to hold.
That's fair. Also, like, you need to have cards
I need to have-
in your
yeah.
deck. Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is we need to just deck Ronnie out.
I think it could happen.
Well, that's the beauty of Diablo being a May.
Yeah.
That you're not forced to get decked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, I'm about to have some evasive characters on board.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to make tough decisions right now.
Yeah, it's tough when you have like this much going on and then like so many cards in hand. Like,
Yeah.
it's very tough. That's what I love about this format. Like, there's just so much you have to react to and assess, and it just makes you think about cards in a really, really different way. It's really cool.
There's also a lot of good cards that people don't play in two-player format that's just so good in multiplayer.
Yeah,
They're
for
just
sure.
fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Like
gonna...
Merlin's Cottage, just fun.
It was a great opening hand. So I'm gonna pay 2 to sail the Azurite Sea, so I'll draw this Maleficent.
I'm gonna draw with you. Just because I
Sure,
want to
no
know what's
Merlin.
next.
So I get to ink twice this turn. Oh crap. I cannot ink twice this turn because I don't have inkables.
Yeah, I feel you. I had that earlier.
I did the wrong thing. It's okay, it'll buff. I want to pay 3. I want to go ahead and play Tiana's Palace. Because apparently I'm in the real estate business.
Trying to pick who you're gonna bring back.
You know, just keeping an eye on what's happening in the discard.
I will.
You were you at 3 at the start of your turn? Did you? I don't know if
Oh,
you
I
gained
did
your
not gain my
your
life.
Forbidden
Correct.
Mountain. Yeah, okay,
I
that's
keep
why I was
forgetting
checking.
it's there.
It's okay.
Used
I
to.
forget. I forget locations exist too.
I don't need to do the thing to win the game. To win the game is fine. You know what? I am gonna do something controversial.
Just
I'm
read
gonna go
this
ahead
and I
and
was like,
have Rapunzel
I don't think that's
sing
gonna happen.
part of your world,
Okay.
and I am going to bring Nick Wilde back from my discard.
Cool.
Because I'm immediately going to hold on to him and not ink him like I mentally want to. I'm going to ink him anyways. I want to pay 2, and I am going to put Nana onto Tiana's Palace so she can be challenged while she's here.
Okay.
So I can safely quest her for 1. I'm going to quest Tipo for 1. So that's 2 more.
Now, part of your world, what does it read?
So it says return
your
a
hand?
character card from your discard to your hand.
To your hand. Okay, so
Yeah.
it didn't put the Nick into play. Yeah, okay.
Correct. It
Cool.
did not put it into play. He went back
Cool.
to my hand, safe and sound, to be inked
It's a great card.
as ink fodder. So that was my first ink. I'll go ahead and ink this Castle Madrigal because it could ink twice since I played the Sail to Azurite Seas.
Yep.
And I'll go ahead and quest the Blue Fairy for 1, 2, and pass.
All right. So I will ready here. I'll gain 1 from Pacha. You guys have been so nice to Pacha this game. I will draw my Sapphire Crown. Would you like to draw with me?
I'm gonna draw with you.
Okay. We're both going to reveal the top of our decks. I have a King Candy on top. Okay.
I have Pinocchio.
Oof.
So I feel like this is just another card that just isn't quite as good with Merlin's Cottage in play, and honestly, may not be optimal, but I'm kind of enjoying seeing everyone's top of their deck because it just makes the game interesting. I'm gonna ink Aurora Lore Guardian for my turn, and then what I will do, I have 9. I have to remind myself of my ink count sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna pay 3 for my own Winnie the Pooh.
He's so cute.
We love him. He's great.
He's thinking.
Having a think, exactly. I will. So I can pay. Oh, this should be at 3. I think I missed that earlier. So my apologies there. I played this
Two times.
I played 2. Oh, I did play 2 times.
But you
But you
also
also
played
played
Chicha.
So it should be a
Should be
3.
It should be a 3. Yes, that's what it was. Okay.
I think I'm the only one.
We
that
caught
hasn't.
it. I know
Hasn't
you're in the
played
comments.
anything.
We're there. Do I want to pay 5 for a 1 jump?
Why not?
I don't know.
It's
I'm
tempting.
catching up to
You know, I think Jeff would be disappointed if I didn't. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pay 5 for a 1 jump.
Will you remind me what Mufasa does?
Oh, yes, I will. After I put this King Candy exerted into my inkwell and get
For
my
the
Chicha
people at
trigger.
home.
Yes, for the people at home. I'm gonna resolve my Chicha trigger and then we'll talk about Mufasa. So I'm gonna reveal Merlin's carpet bag and draw it off of my Chicha trigger.
I'm gonna draw Pinocchio with you.
All right, and then I'm revealing Maurice on top.
Improvise.
Yeah.
Be scared.
Okay. So, Mufasa, ruler of Pride Rock, for those of you at home, and a friendly reminder for the table, is a 4/9 that quests for 4, and he has an ability that says, when you play this character, exert all cards in your inkwell, then return 2 cards at random from your inkwell to your hand. Whenever this character quests, ready all cards in your inkwell.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kinda,
it's that
kind
one.
of gross
Maybe
whenever
you
I do decide
should
to play
save
it.
that Dragon's Fire for that.
I don't think he's the problem
I
right
think,
now.
but like
I
in the
think-
future, if we're thinking ahead.
I think
So-
having a stack, like a
Yeah.
deck in your hand is the problem.
Also, the other thing I'm gonna do, just because I think it's funny, I'm gonna have Hades sing 1 jump because it costs 6.
Wow.
So we'll go ahead and put Maurice into my inkwell. I will not draw any more cards. Chicha only cares about the second trigger, the second card in the inkwell. I have a Grandma Tala on top. And then I will just go ahead and quest for 2 with Tadashi, going to 9, and I will pass there.
Alrighty then. Let me ready up everything. I will draw per turn, revealing
I will draw with
a
you.
McDuck Manor.
I love it. Manor.
Hidden Cove.
Another good location.
I am going to ignore the Rescue Ranger trigger again since it's a May ability.
That's fair.
All right, we are going to pay 6 to play Maui Half Shark because he needs to be played.
Yeah, he is a good card.
I'm gonna be very sad about this, and I'm going to ink Super Goof.
What?
I know, my favorite card of all time.
We
It's a
did it
tragic
bunch
day.
before,
But we
too.
need him.
He's literally in every single deck that I build.
You need him with Resurrection. Just
But I'm gonna pay
Whoa.
2 to play Mad Hatter's Teapot because I feel like that would just be fun in this format.
Yeah, you know what? It is a good card.
And
with
So
the
fun.
revealed tops of decks.
I'm gonna tap the Chromicon to draw this into my hand,
I will choose to draw Grandma Tala.
revealing a Prince Eric.
I will not draw.
I'm going to quest with Winnie the Pooh to gain 2, and I will put the top card from, put a card from my hand. Never mind. It is also a May ability, so I'm not going to do that. And Genie is evasive. So
Fabulous.
you know who he's going to be hitting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming Diablo.
Yeah, you kind of got a lot of cards off of that, so we're just
Just a few.
We're just gonna get rid of
Can I
that.
get a card count?
He's gonna
okay.
take 2 damage.
Yes, he
from
will.
Diablo.
Can I get a card count?
Card count.
Yeah, Genie's a nice Diablo eater.
Yes,
for
very.
Sure. If they're not on Cove, which sadly the Cove is at the top
Yeah.
20.
of the library there.
You have 20 cards in your hand right now.
Few cards in my hands.
Just a few. Just a few.
Good thing there's no max hand size.
All right, and then I'm going to quest with Dolores, and I will pass.
Alrighty. I'm gonna untap. Draw. I'm going to begin.
Let me look for my.
What is it, 20
I'm going
something?
to
21 now.
improvise. And then we're gonna do something fun. I'm gonna quest for 5 with Mirabelle. 1, 2.
Oh, I forgot that question for 5. Go
And
ahead.
then I'm going to, sorry, again. I'm going to tap 3 and play You Came Back to ready Mirabelle.
Oh no.
And then I will quest again for 5.
So we need to do something about this over here.
You really don't. It's really okay. And then I'm going to, how much do I have?
We don't have any steel, no whole new world.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's no steel at this table, so. Oops.
I'm then
Danger.
going to tap 3 for Bodyguard Donald Duck, just to,
Yeah.
just try
case.
and
Yeah.
protect Mirabelle a
Yeah.
little. And then I will just play Pinocchio. And then I am going to,
At this point, if it was just a 20, she'd be able to quest out. But
so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna quest with Lucky. And Lucky has this nice caveat where whenever this character quests, if I have 4 or more other characters in play, my other characters get +1 lore this turn.
oh,
So I will quest for 2, 4, 6, 8.
Oh boy.
And I will pass.
alrighty. So we need to do something about that.
We're not just getting cooked, we're getting like boiled.
Dang.
Like this is.
I'm
So,
ready
yeah.
and gain my 2 static lore and sit over here in my own little corner. And I'll draw this Queen's Castle. I don't think I can help it again.
I mean, everything's turned sideways, so you can.
That is true. You just gotta get through Donald first.
Do we just gotta take out the duck?
I mean, yeah.
Can we take out
It's
the
a
duck?
it's a 2-3. You could take out the duck with
Okay. Nana will challenge the duck. She will survive. Tipo will sacrifice himself to do another one into the duck.
Okay.
Oh, Pacha's not gonna like that.
I'm sorry, I had to.
No, it's okay. He's.
It had to be done.
I will say, guys, I did miss it, but I should have given extra lore to somebody because of Donald.
We're okay. That's okay.
So I'm gonna pay 8 to play the Floodborn Maleficent for Formidable Queen.
Yeah.
And whenever I play a Floodborn, first of all, I get to draw a card off of the Blue Fairy. Second of all, I get to remove all damage from a chosen character, so Nana is now healed miraculously.
That is a nice interaction.
I don't get Maleficent's extra cool things for playing her, which is very unfortunate because I could have helped get rid of some of this nonsense. But I can go ahead and ink this Merlin for later, food for thought. And I will sacrifice the Blue Fairy into the duck.
Okay.
That was a real like
For the
team
team,
player
guys.
moment.
For the
Yeah,
team.
like
Yeah.
taking one for the table, quite literally.
I would send Rapunzel and stuff, but she don't do anything.
Yeah.
So I will quest her for 2 and hit double digits and pass.
All right. Yeah, I think it's like let's try and hit double digits before Ronnie just takes this game away completely.
I didn't realize
Well,
it
I
was going to
mean,
happen that quickly.
maybe
I'm gonna
between
be honest.
me and you.
No, we're gonna do some work. We're gonna do some work.
We'll do some work.
I'm gonna go ahead and gain my 1 lore, get to double digits. Thank you, Pacha, because I have an item in play. I will draw for my turn.
I really
will
wanted to
reveal my
draw
top
with him,
card,
but I can't.
Mama Odie, a house favorite.
That would have been good to draw with.
We need to discard
Okay.
that.
So,
I got you.
the first thing I'm going to do is deal with that Mirabelle.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad I put this card in my deck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate Scrooge's Top Hat. The next item I play this turn will cost 1 less. I will go ahead and just play for 4 Merlin's Carpet Bag. It's an item that lets me exert it and pay 1 ink to return an item card from my discard to my hand. So that's really useful. Because I'm about to blow up Scrooge's Top Hat, I'm going to pay 3 for launch, banishing chosen item to deal 5 damage to chosen character. So I will take out that Mirabelle right now.
Alrighty.
And Scrooge's top hat will go to the discard.
My board is fading.
The next thing I'm going to do, I have not inked for turn, so I'm going to ink this King Candy. And then, as much as I want to sing One Jump Ahead for 7, I think Hades has to get into the mix here.
He doesn't have to.
You kind of get rid
Right.
of almost your entire board.
So let's see here. You're at 29 unless we deal with that Pinocchio.
I can deal with the Pinocchio,
You can deal with the Pinocchio.
What about that?
but I need everyone else. I got that something for that too.
Okay.
Okay,
You're
so
welcome for my cottage.
so what I'm just gonna do at this point is pay 5
Let me see what I have
for Ludwig
that I
von
can
Drake.
do. Because it
What
seems
can
like
you do?
I'm gonna be targeted
Yourself.
just to like try and help combat all of this
Although,
unnecessary aggression.
I will say there is, I think, something that we know is in her
there's
hand
Yeah.
that kind of makes all this
Pointless, but it's okay.
If we put it this way, we need to get rid of that. Okay.
Yeah, we need to get rid of all of them.
I just played Ludwig von Drake. He's a 4/4, the quest for 3. All right. Chicha is going to quest and support Pacha. So Pacha will hit for 2. I'm going to pop my popsicle to heal Pacha for 2. And he is going to swing in because his little boy just died in horrific combat. So we're gonna put,
He was just banished
excuse me, was banished in horrific traumatizing combat.
against the duck in a little sweet hat. He does have a sword though.
There's
so
some
watch
weird
out.
lore going on at this table, that's for sure. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna take out Miss Bianca with Pacha. So that'll
Alrighty.
put him back to 3 damage on him.
Come on, Miss Bianca.
We will have Hades run into Stitch because Stitch is scary when you pump ink into it.
Yeah, haven't done that yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is the key word. So 1 damage on Hades, correct?
Yes, 1 damage.
Tadashi will challenge. I'm so sorry. I know it looks like we're being so mean to you, but you're at 26.
No.
Yeah.
It's very justified.
Tadashi will go into Cogsworth. Yes, we'll challenge Cogsworth. And then Winnie the Pooh is my last challenger, and we'll go into Cinderella
All
with
right.
that challenge. That is gonna be all I can do, and which admittedly was a lot. I will
Thank
pass
you.
the turn to you.
That makes things a little bit easier.
A little
All right.
bit.
So,
You got
start of my
dragon fire.
turn, I am going to put this into my Inkwell Face Exerted, and then revealing a Sour Bill that I will draw per turn,
All right.
and then that reveals a Brawl.
Ooh.
All right.
Raw, baby.
You know, there's a way that you can draw that brawl right now.
How?
But then Ronnie also
Probably.
gets that goat.
Oh, there is, yeah, but I ain't doing that yet.
I
Actually,
mean, you're welcome to do it. I will gladly
I am
take
going
this goat.
to pay 1 to tap the Mad Hatter's Teapot, which makes each opponent put their top
Sure.
card of their deck into their discard.
Is it 1 or 2?
Just one.
Just 1?
Just one? Okay.
Just one.
All right, Mama Odie's gone. What am I revealing?
I now
Sorry,
have the
I had-
heart of Atlantis.
I had to
Rush
get
cards
rid of
coming.
the Merlin goat,
Yeah,
so
no.
it had to happen.
The goat is a goat.
That makes a lot of sense.
Um,
I was very worried about that goat. to be
Then I'm
honest.
going to tap the Chromicon so I can draw this brawl.
Yep.
I'll
I'll
I'll draw it with
Ooh,
the.
there's
oh,
my
no.
1 jump ahead.
Well, you would still draw off the Chromicon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
I will
Chromicon?
draw
Yeah.
the Chromicon.
Sure.
I'll take this card. Why
Reveal a
not?
Mystical tree.
Ooh.
And then
Ooh, my favorite card.
that's gonna be a problem. So we ain't doing
You're
that.
not gonna like those, Ronnie.
So
I don't like that.
Maui is going to swing into Lucky.
Okay, he's gonna take 2 from the dog.
That's okay.
A lot of dog violence.
But then I then get my
today.
Maui trigger that because he challenged a character, I get to
Hello?
return an action card to my hand.
I wonder which action it will be.
I'm gonna take a Very Marianne birthday.
That seems good.
And then I'm going to
deck is
pay
dwindling.
1 to hard cast a Very Marianne birthday. So everyone gets to discard the top 2 cards of their deck.
Very sad to see this hideaway go, but yeah.
Oh,
okay.
and my
Yeah.
sugar.
My
Speedway.
lantern.
And then because I did an action, I will gain a lore off of the Maui Half Shark.
That is pretty sweet.
My locations would have been helpful for us, guys.
And then Dolores is going to sing Be King Undisputed on Ronnie.
Mm.
That is
That is
Oh,
each.
it is each. Each opponent chooses and banishes one of their
Yeah,
characters.
guys, look at what she's doing to
I
you.
apologize. And then I do get to
Coming
put my
at me
ink
at
tag
what
because I haven't
cost?
used any.
No, that's okay. I honestly, I really respect that play. I'm gonna go ahead and just let Chi-Chi go back.
All right. And then, now that we've done all that,
Yeah, now that I have no board.
I'm going to
Oh, that is on an opponent's turn. Whoops.
I'm gonna pay 4 to play McDuck Manor. So I can get some static lore over here. I am going to ink Sourbill. I have not inked per turn. And what else we got over here? What does that Maleficent do?
She's a 7/7. She quests for 2. Her ability is on play. But when you play this character, for each character named Maleficent in play, return a chosen opposing character, item, or location with cost 3 or less to that player's hand. She's a big body right now.
Just
to
a big
help deal
body.
with Ronnie's shenanigans.
Yeah, I get it.
Are you gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong?
Hey, I am gonna pay 3 and just put everyone onto the Rescue Rangers submarine for today.
Oh, okay. So you can get. Is it just if you have a character?
Just if you
Yeah,
have
okay.
characters. So that way, if you guys start banishing my characters, I can still try and get that trigger.
Yeah.
And then I am going to quest with the genie for 2.
Mhm.
And quest with Winnie the Pooh for 2.
And you have a poo trigger.
And I can ink something, but at this point in time, I will ink this, and I will pass.
Right, I'm gonna untap, draw. There's no people to untap.
Oh, no.
Characters.
Yes, no characters. I'm going to, sorry.
I don't know. I guess that implies they're not people, which isn't nice, but.
I'm gonna ink Painting the Roses Red. For free, I will play the Chernobog because I have 12 characters in my discard.
Yep. And anyone who thought that Ronnie might deck themselves, nah.
Nah, it's not happening.
Chernobog fixes that.
So I will shuffle these back into my deck.
We were
Okay,
hopeful, okay?
Yeah.
we tried.
I needed a little bit of hope. How many cards do you have in your hand still, Ronnie?
Probably
digits?
still double digits. Maybe not for long.
Yeah, I have a feeling that there's going to be a very full board soon anyway. I think this is how many turns can we keep
Ronnie
this game
from
going?
winning.
All right. You can pet that if you would like.
I mean, I can still sing Bee King.
That's true.
Please.
If I overpull it, maybe pull a bee prep.
Hey, Bee King gets rid of Chernobog right now.
Another great card.
Right now,
Has
but
been
that was
revealed.
for free.
Okay.
She can still do other things.
We'll
So I'm going to. I got 3. Let's see what we can do. We are going to. We're going to play a Magic Maid. We are going to play. Oh, I can't. A Diablo. And then I will tap 5 to hard cast my song. The boss is on a roll.
Okay.
So I look at the top 5 cards in my deck and put any number of them on the top or bottom of my deck in any order, but I also gain a lore.
And just a reminder, when you look, you don't have to reveal everything
Yeah.
you're looking at. So you'll just reveal what is on top as you're looking.
Ooh. All right.
We might be cooked, fam.
Yeah, I forgot that boss on the roll gains a lore.
Yeah, it's a great card. I think people kind of sleep on it.
So we could literally keep getting rid of the board, and then she can just cast boss
Yeah.
on a roll.
Well, that card is pretty good. In one of our other videos, we had the Blurple, a fun Blurple build. We were using it with
Yes.
Mama Odie, and
Yeah, I remember.
that was super.
I'm
Yeah,
putting
you were
all
playing
5
against
on the
yeah.
bottom.
I remember. It was a little Rough.
To reveal the sorcerer's spell book.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
A 2-turn clock.
Cool.
I mean, I
And
assumed it was like a 1-turn clock.
I will pass.
I mean, we still have things to get rid of, discard things.
Yeah, you can teapot that.
I can keep teapotting.
So I'm gonna gain my 2 static lore.
Yeah.
And be very concerned. I will draw this the queen, revealing useless cards. Okie dokie. 3, 6. I am going to play the Stitch that is a rock star.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 1 to play Cox, give Stitch Rush, but because of Stitch's ability, I can exert him since I played him to draw a card.
Nice. Exerting the concert.
And he still keeps his Rush ability. I think it's nice. I'm gonna ink this yokai because I don't want him.
Poor yokai.
I need a card to get some cards in my hands. I have no cards.
Yeah. You need this man.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, the power of Diablo in multiplayer has definitely been shown today.
Yeah.
Especially when you pair it with aggro and like aggressive decks. Very, very well built.
And
Oh.
only like one person playing like removal.
I
like,
just
hard.
realized something that I could have done that I completely forgot to.
Uh-oh. Them's the breaks sometimes. I mean, admittedly, earlier I should have picked Tadashi when you B-Kinged, but, it happens.
Okie dokie. I know Ronnie is the problem, but there's just someone here that is also a problem.
Yeah, for
me.
sure.
Emotionally, like that McDuck manner. I could not have anyone else in my real estate business.
I mean, I've had the Rescue Rangers this entire time. But I guess it's a
Not really
submarine.
bothering me, but that 2 static lore.
I mean, it's not really a problem.
My brain says no. Is it worth it to throw 2 characters in it to get rid of it though?
I mean, that's how much you value taking out a McDuck Manor.
Mm-hmm. When you could
Well, I'm
quest.
gonna go ahead and put 3 into it because Stitch can't quest.
Why can't
Okay.
you quest?
He
Because I just
played
played
this
him,
turn.
But
He
he
said
has
rush.
because of Cogs.
From
And then
Cogs.
I got to exert Cogs.
I wasn't
draw a
paying
card.
attention.
I did all
Yep.
the things.
Definitely a lot to think about here.
I can't do anything about this. I'm sorry.
No, it is what it is. The game has to end eventually.
I think I want to quest for 4 and
Just see if the
Quest
two of
for
us,
4.
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and put Maleficent safely on Fiona's palace
Okay.
so that I keep my strong body protected from y'all
Okay.
and pass.
All right. I'm gonna ready.
How many ink do you got over there?
Not as much as I'd like, to be honest, but that's just a sign of a good, healthy general board state in play. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just 12 ink.
Yeah, only double digits.
Only 12.
Yeah. So Pacha is going to trigger since I still have an item in play. I will gain 1 lore. I will draw this vision, and then I will reveal Treasures Untold. 2 item cards from your discard to your hand. Oh, interesting. All right. So, I think the first thing I need to do, because we're at critical mass, I am going to try and play to like stay in the game.
Okay. I have a comment
You have a comment.
just for the board minus Ronnie to know.
All right. Well,
If we can get rid of Chernobog, that is ideal. We can't take out her lore, so it's not really helpful. But I have a way to get rid of Chernobog and sacrifice any of my characters on our next turn.
Oh, I have a way to get rid of it my
on,
turn.
on
Okay.
your next turn is
On
too
my
late.
next turn, it's too late.
Yes.
I'm just saying, I have a way to punch something really big if she throws something else down.
I got you. So I'm gonna let me see what I'm gonna do here because I have something I can do to contribute.
Everybody knows. I don't know what you just
I'm gonna
said.
start by inking this vault door because I don't see that being very relevant right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2. and play that vision of the future I just drew.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna look at the top 5. So I know one of them. 5. One in my hand, one and the rest of the bottom of my deck. Oh, revealing Wasabi, who's next in line. Alright, I think I'll take this one. The rest on the bottom. Okay, so nothing like super helpful for the moment, admittedly. I'm just gonna tell the table.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you're more than
fine.
okay with it. Okay, I'm gonna pay 2 for Grandma Tala.
Grandma Tala.
The one from set 1, the OG. When banished, you may put her into the inkwell face down and exerted.
The less cool version of Tadashi.
Yes.
The less powerful, let's just say that, but still really good. I'm going to.
Why is she shaking her head?
I'm so confused.
I'm gonna pay 4 for falling down the rabbit hole. Each player chooses one of their characters and puts them into their inkwell, face down and exerted. So I'm gonna put Grandma Tala. We're just gonna get her there.
Okay.
I'm putting Diablo.
Oh, sorry, that was my ink for a turn.
Nope, not Chernobog.
I'm gonna
the person who
put
quests for the least.
Winnie the Pooh.
Okay.
Strategically.
Yeah, I figured like the lowest cost, but at least that kind of gives something.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done for.
Okay.
I think after
That's
that,
why we
so I
put
just
this in
have
this deck.
5.
This happened last time. I was sad at 27. Lost the game.
Sorry.
And it's like, I know some of you might be like, well, why didn't you play Chicha before you did that? Well, Chicha costs 7. So,
It's all those 1 jumps.
yeah, that's true. Now, I can still do some work with these. So, evasive. So I gotta start thinking, if for some reason we manage to stop the almost inevitable.
It's
over here.
happened before, so it's not like impossible.
got some plans on my turn.
To stall me.
We also had more prepared available to us.
That's true.
So I think one thing I'm definitely doing is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send Hades into Dolores for a challenge here. So Hades will have 4 damage marked.
She got me in some lore. She was very helpful.
Now is the time.
Yeah,
Because Triton is inevitable at
It
this
just
point.
seems like the time.
Oh, what does Triton do again?
So, Triton, when he is
Let me look at
available,
mine.
he has imposing presence. Opposing characters gain -1 strength for each location I have in play.
So you should punch some locations.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
No, what I'm saying is, if you want to punch each other, now's the time.
Okay,
No,
that's
no.
actually really good, and I'm a dummy for not seeing it sooner. No. Okay. I'm going to pay 1, activate Merlin's carpet bag to get Popsicle back from my discard. I will play the Popsicle, draw the Wasabi, revealing Gaston. All right. Well, we're not doing much with that, but that was a fun little interaction. We can heal something though. That's kind of good. Can't do anything about those. I really don't have enough without like heavily. You know what? I think I'm just going to quest from here. So I'm going to quest for 2 with Winnie the Pooh, which allows me to put a card from my hand into my inkwell. So I will put this one. Does Winnie?
It's exerted.
It's exerted face down.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh wait, is it? It just says you put a hand from your hand into your inkwell
Into
face
your
down.
inkwell face down. No, so I think it's upright.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
face
I
down.
have totally been
Like
exerting all
it's
mine.
it's like a fishbone quill activation.
I've been exerting mine. I could have been doing so much.
let's see. Let's go ahead and just quest for 3 here. Quest for 2 with Tadashi.
Did you play Von Duke this turn?
No, I played it last turn.
And then I'll just quest with Pacha. He's been in the game for a long time, and I just wanted to hit at least 20. So, with that, I will just be efficient. Pay 3 for a zipper, astute decoy. It's a 2/2 with ward. Quest for 2 during a turn. Whenever a character gains, whenever you cards went to your inkwell, another chosen character gains resist 1. Yeah, I could have done it earlier. Sue me. No, actually, don't sue me. Let's cut that out. Actually, guys. I didn't play him optimally. Sorry. And yeah, that's gonna be it. See what you got.
I'm just gonna throw out there. I know I'm the problem. He's also the problem.
Oh, I am definitely a future.
So are you.
All right. So with the Rescue Rangers trigger, I'm gonna put 1 jump into my Inkwell Exerted because it does the same exact thing. Revealing a magic broom. I'm going to gain 2 lore off of the McDuck Manor. All right. So I'm gonna draw per turn and revealing a Maui on board. I am going to pay 5 to shift my genie, which does not get affected by the ink tax because it's a shift.
True.
And it's as every time I play a card, I get to draw a card, and it does count itself. So I will be drawing this Maui to hand.
That seems really good.
Revealing a Vitalosphere.
All right, let's go.
All right. And
I love this genie so much.
I am actually going to start with paying 1 to tap the Mad Tatter's Teapot. So everyone discards top card of the deck.
Of course.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry, we couldn't do that spell book. It just was a little. And then I am going to pay 3 to Brawl on Ronnie.
It's 2, right?
2 strength or less.
Yeah, choosing the magical maid.
And then because I played an action, I will gain a lore off of the Maui Half Shark. And then I think at this point, because I played a Brawl, I will actually draw a card.
Off of the genie.
Off of the genie. I'm going to ink this Vitalosphere.
Okay.
I am going to have Genie sing Bee King Undisputed.
Okay. And that
For 6.
still counts as playing a card, so I believe you would draw
Yes, I would draw that. Minnie
so
Mouse.
we all
Revealing
have-
Halfwell.
We have Bee King triggers to do. You obviously had to do Chernobog.
Would you also gain a lore because you played an action?
Yes, I will.
So much going on.
Goodbye, Rapunzel.
There's a lot of triggers
Okay.
all in the bag at that same time.
All right, so what are you? You send
Rapunzel?
Rapunzel. I'm gonna send Tadashi Hamada, as I should have done last time. So when he is banished on an opponent's turn, he goes into my Inkwell face down and exerted, and then another card from the top of my deck, and then him. So that's
Continuing.
cool. You're helping me just get to the ink I want to have at the end.
You're good.
So I appreciate that.
You can reveal.
Revealing develop your brain on top. Okay.
Okay.
Now that Bee King is resolved.
All right, and then at that point, I have 4.
Oh, I do
I
get.
think it's gonna happen
Oh,
again.
during your turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have gotten so close and still. It's not gonna
Sorry,
happen.
I'm not sorry.
It's okay.
Spoiler alert, not sorry.
I am going to send Maui into. We're gonna get rid of Ludwig.
Ludwig. Okay. So we'll trade.
Trade.
There.
Now,
and-
because I did challenge, will I get to do the action of returning an action card to my hand?
So what does it read?
Whenever this character challenges another character, you return an action card
Yes,
from a
it
discard.
doesn't have to go unbanished
Okay, cool.
for that to trigger. That
So
happens.
I'm gonna return Brawl back to my hand. He will then go. And then I am going to play Brawl on you.
Choosing what?
I am going to choose Zipper.
Zipper has ward.
Okay,
So you have
yes,
to
you're correct.
Choose one of these two.
I will get rid of Pacha.
Okay. Pacha,
He's been doing a lot of work
been
with
there
those
since
items.
turn one.
So
MVP, yeah, he's been in the game for a long time.
I'm gonna draw this for my brawl, revealing a Cogsworth. I am going to tap 1 to play a Magic Broom to draw a Cogsworth
Off of Genie Trigger.
off the Genie trigger and revealing an Elsa. And then I believe that I'm going to pass, so I am going to put these all at the bottom of my deck.
Okay, that was a very wild turn.
That was, yeah.
Alright, and now it is your turn.
I'm going
That was
to
a lot of triggers.
draw Cusco and reveal a watch. All right. Okay. I'm going to ink. Oh,
You have a lot of options over there.
I know, but none of them are really that great. I'm gonna ink Cusco. And then I'm going to. What do you have on board?
I don't got anything over here.
No, I'm talking about him. 'Cause
I
he's
have
at
a
21.
Zipper, it's a 2/2 with Ward, quest for 2. I have Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, he's
But
a
also
problem.
quest for 2
You're
and Hades
also a
at quest for
problem.
2.
Y'all
Yeah.
are all problems. I get labeled a
Yeah,
problem.
To
But...
be fair, I did say I was playing some degeneracy today.
Okay,
So-
here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do this in case. I don't know. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna hard cast Robin Hood. This is the one that this character gets +1 lore for each opposing damage character in play.
Okay.
And then I'm going to.
You can't quest this turn.
He can't quest this turn, but he is there.
Oh darn, not this turn.
I'm going to also play. I'm gonna play Prince Philip as well. And then I will play a Maleficent. And pass.
I will ready all the things.
There's a lot of ink that
I
everyone
will
has.
Gain 2 static lore. I will draw this yokai to my hand, revealing a fairy ship. I'm going to really ink this yokai.
Poor yokai.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna play Triton, the champion of Atlantica. Opposing characters get -1 strength for each location I have in play, so all of you are bumped down by 3.
Oof. Okay.
It's strength specifically?
Strength
Okay.
specifically. Hee hee.
That's pretty good.
You can't see me. And then I think I'm just gonna quest for 5 because you can't touch me.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
And pass.
Okay. So I will ready all of this beautiful ink here. And these characters. Drawing for turn. No Pacha trigger, but it's okay. He did his job. Revealing, a yokai of my own.
A lot of
Okay.
yokai on show.
A lot of yokai going around. Not really getting played, but
He's been doing good in the
Yeah.
inkwell.
17. I have to do math. Is that exactly enough? Hold on.
That's hard.
Okay. I'm gonna ink wasabi.
So you're at 18 ink.
Mhm.
Goodness.
Okay. Oh, I get a discount. All right. Yeah. I think we're gonna do some degeneracy here. I'm gonna pay a total of 7 ink, plus since I have 2 items, I'm gonna pay 7 ink for this Sheriff of Nottingham.
Oof.
So he's a 5/9, quest for 4, has support, and he costs 1 less for each item I have in play. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to quest for 2, 4, 6. And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for a lucky dime. And I will activate it targeting Sheriff to quest for 1, 2, 3, 4 for a game.
And that's blue.
Nice.
That was a tight game, y'all. That
Yeah.
was super fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Well done.
I'm sad I
Jeez,
wasn't
those
able
were
to play
scary.
him.
Math is hard.
How much ink do we have at the end?
Oh yeah, that's
3,
true. So that
4,
was hands.
5, 6, 7, 8,
I did not have as much ink
9,
as you.
I had
10, 11,
a lot.
12, 13, 14. I only got to
19,
14.
18,
I
19?
had 12.
I got to 14.
I had 11.
Only 18. Jeez.
So what I'm
Slacking.
Only
saying is,
18.
Only
Man,
18.
I
slacking.
should have targeted one of Matt's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Very
low key
fair,
just
so I'm just
hoping
going-
you wouldn't swing that Maleficent.
I was
on that
waiting for you to
last
swing,
turn.
and then you were like, I'm gonna quest.
I
And I was like,
cannot
you know,
see their cards because of
Yeah.
the thing. So I've been having to go like this to see what's going on.
oh
over
yeah,
here.
for sure.
Because Matt's cards are shiny
Yes.
and Asia's are matte.
Oh,
So I have to go at a different angle to see each.
I didn't even think of that.
Fair enough.
But
yeah.
that was a good game.
It was a
very
good
good
game.
game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I didn't hit that dime off of the visions,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have happened.
I forgot that the B King said each opponent. That was nice in this
That was a
format.
really,
was
yeah.
really nice.
Being
Yeah.
Undisputed is such a great card to be able to put into your storyboard for sure. Do we have any other thoughts before we close out here, guys?
No, that was good. Good game.
was fun.
Triton did his job.
Triton
Late,
was scary.
But he was here.
I'm surprised you didn't get to play your Mufasa all game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
weirdly enough, I didn't play Mufasa. See, I told
was
you guys
ready
he
for
wasn't the
Mufasa.
scary part of the deck.
No, it's that one jump.
It's the one jump
Yeah.
in Chicha is just
Yeah.
really gross. I don't know. Maybe they'll look at putting one jump on a ban list. I don't know. But like I said,
It's
until
nice.
then, I'm just gonna run with it. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us for Heroic today. I'm gonna pass it back to Jeff, and he's gonna give you some fun information as we close down. But thanks for hanging out. This was a lot of fun. Thank you guys
Yeah,
for
thank
joining
you for having
us
us.
for Heroic today. We're gonna try and do more videos like this. Hope you like it and come back. And yeah, I'll let Jeff take it from here.
What a game of Lorcana. That format is insane. The Merlin's Cottage turn 1, and also thanks for joining me here at the wrap up.
Yeah. I did what I could to get back over here quickly. That was a fun game to play. And yeah, the Merlin's Cottage made it an entirely different experience. Getting to see what was coming, especially what those Diablo draws were going to be.
Oh yeah, and the Be King Undisputed, the Man Hunter's Teapot.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Asia was kind of a menace with that, for
I was
sure.
kind of jealous that I didn't play that game. I'm gonna have to sneak in on some of this heroic action.
Yeah, I kind of missed you a little bit, buddy.
Yeah.
But Simone had a really cool deck too. The Floodborn combinations were really interesting.
yeah, and all the locations, and then the Triton. That's an insane combo as well.
Yeah, I kind of wish she had been able to get that Triton down earlier. But it was really well played, and of course Ronnie's deck was just super fast and really scary.
I was pretty sure Ronnie had that game in the bag quite a while.
Honestly, I was too until I played that Vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say this. That was such a fun game to watch. Even though I was kind of upset I wasn't in it. It's fine. It's okay. Next time. But what I'm happy about is we got to introduce you guys to Simone. We got to introduce you guys to Ronnie. Asia came back and joined us. So we're hanging out with our additional Ink family, our extended family, if you will. And I hope you guys had as much fun watching that game as they had playing it. I know I had fun sitting on the sidelines and watching, and I can't wait to actually play some heroic myself.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get you in there.
Okay.
We gotta get you to build a deck.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
What
What do you think? Do you have a legend that you would want to play with?
It's kind of hard because I like to play blue steel, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of all the legendary blue steel cards. There's a lot of good ones,
Mm-hmm. A lot of great ones, yeah.
and I think I can't do it because you already did it. But that Mufasa deck probably be right up my alley.
Yeah, I mean, I could lend you that one until you get one built.
All right, we'll talk.
Yeah, we'll
All right.
figure that out.
So, guys, once again, thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you enjoy hanging out with us as much as we like you guys coming by. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on our socials. Hit all the buttons. Do all the things. Remember, here at Additional Ink, we believe that Lorcana is for everybody, no matter your age or skill level, what side of the table you sit on. It doesn't matter. There's plenty of ink to go around, and we're so happy to share it with you guys. And we hope you guys keep coming back. And honestly, we'll see you at the next drop of Additional Ink.